Well, here to save us some money is Rebecca Edler with the Bank of Luxemburg. Did I pronounce your last name right?
It's Edler.
Yeah, I knew I did that the minute it came out. Good to see you. How's your summer going?
Fantastic. How's yours going, Amy?
It's going great. You know, trying to save money for sure. We're not doing any big trips or things like that, but we're still having fun. You know, I think a lot of people are staycationing a little bit or staying more close to home. You know what I mean?
Exactly. My husband and I are doing the exact same thing. We're spending just about every weekend up north. You know, fishing, spending some time with the family out on the beach.
And that can be just as fun, the little stuff. So, all right, first thing when it comes to saving money, Rebecca sent us some tips over, and I think this was one of the most important things is, my husband and I were just talking about that. It's really create a budget, know what that budget is, and then stick to it. You know, I mean, sometimes it's like, oh, let's go out for dinner, let's go out to dinner. And you're spending money that you really don't need to.
No, the budget is really important. And the thing with the budget is everybody in the family needs to be on the exact same page. So you need to know what your income is, where you're spending your dollars, and you'll be able to determine really quickly what can we do this weekend. You know, can we afford that expensive bottle of champagne? Should we not this week for that? So really stick with the budget.
And you know what, if it's out there and you know it, I think that's the hardest part is creating the budget. You know what I mean? Once you've got it, you know, written down in front of you, then it's a little easier, you know? It
is. We do have some tips out on our website, and then we also have some tips out on our blog, and then also some tips that are coming into the social media site. So definitely check us out or stop in any one of the branch locations and we can help you out with the budget too.
Okay, keep control of credit card debt. This is one of those things that can really get away from you, and it's like, oh yeah, I'll put that on the credit card, and then I'll put that on there, and all of a sudden you get the credit card bill and you're like, oh. It's happened to all of us. It doesn't happen to me anymore because I won't do it. I've learned, you know.
No, credit card debt can be scary, and when you're getting those bills each month, sometimes it's a little intimidating. So when you're looking at saving money, the first thing you should do is probably avoid using the credit card, because that's automatically going to avoid any potential interest, or if you forget to make your payment on time, you might have a late fee that's out there. So if you want to gather all of your credit card bills, one of the things you should do is start to figure out a way to pay off that debt quickly. One thing you can do with that is what's called the debt snowball. And when you're looking at the debt snowball, you're going to line up your bills and have the bill that has the lowest balance first and the one with the highest balance last, and start paying off some of those lower balances pretty quickly. And you're going to start to see that snowball start going. Once you've paid off some of those smaller balances, take what you were paying on those and start dumping it into your bigger balanced credit cards.
Great idea. So don't get overwhelmed. And you know, I think people, and seek help, right?
You sure can. There's a lot of different financial programs out there and tools that are out there on some different websites that will certainly help you get everything in line to figure out what to pay first.
You know, I think saving money actually can be fun. It doesn't have to be a tough thing. You know what I mean? It feels good.
It really does. You know, if you think about when you were little or with your kids, you're usually getting your piggy banks out, and it's usually an exciting time when you're putting some money in there. It can be the exact same thing when you're an adult, but set some of those goals up. Determine what your family wants to save for and start to find out some different fun things. Maybe you want to save for a vacation, for a special trip, maybe for a bigger purchase for your home, and it's going to be a lot more rewarding at the end when you know you've really saved those dollars and you didn't have to put it on a credit card.
Very, very good point. And don't be afraid, as he said, to ask for help. Rebecca and everybody over at the Bank of Luxembourg would be happy to help you out. Always great to see you. And,
good to see you too.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Enjoy those simple things this summer, right?
I will. You too.
Going out for ice cream instead of champagne, right?